Hey folks, this is Matt once again, and here I am recording my Q&A. Thank you everybody for asking questions. Got quite a bit of them, but still thank you all for asking them, for taking your time to ask them, for actually caring about, wondering about what I have to say. So also forgive any audio issues that comes up, because I know like when you run your webcam for a long time, certain audio issues come up, like you know, it kind of sounds like that sometimes, like you know. So you know, I'm sure that might happen once or twice, and it doesn't show on the camera, it shows after it gets done recording. So let's get to it. Let me start on my page on a few things. By Q-Dot52, for the Q&A, are you going to do more Mellow Yellow commercials like the Dusty Rhodes 80s Make the Mellow Yellow Move commercial? For those who don't know, in my old commercial, I was like, did a commercial for Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow beats the taste of Mountain Dew. And I said Mountain Dew was pissed off and was fighting me. But here's a quick commercial. Take it from the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Mellow Yellow. Make the Mellow Yellow move. I don't know if I'll do one, because I've already done it, you know. So, you know. And I don't have the old video because my computer had crapped out before I could save that one, so. But I'm glad you enjoyed it enough to ask. 320 Storm is asking, are you a fan of Fight Club, and what video studio do you work at? I work at Mr. Movies. So yeah, Mr. Movies. I don't know if it's as popular around where everybody else is at, but I work at Mr. Movies. Am I a fan of Fight Club? Yeah, I like Fight Club. I enjoyed Fight Club. I thought David Fincher did a great job directing. Has some interesting ideas, interesting dialogue, like whole Edward Norton wondering, you know, who would you fight, and he'd pick like William Shatner. Has an interesting ending that didn't make me mad when I found out. Like, it's a different type of ending, but I'm like, oh wow, this is interesting. And good performances. I love that song at the end. Where is my mind? Oh, where is my mind? These by the band, was it the Killers? That might not be it. I forget who the band was that did that song, but I have that song somewhere. It's a great song, but I enjoy Fight Club. I might have it on. I might not have it on DVD. Maybe I do. I can't remember. But yeah, I enjoy Fight Club. From Aaron Wiles, do you like Tales from the Crypt? And if so, which episode is your favorite? Well, the truth of the matter is, I didn't grow up with Tales from the Crypt. I really didn't. I mean, growing up, I had 3 channels. I had CBS, ABC, and PBS. PBS was Sesame Street. I remember reading Rainbow. I remember Doctor Who, but I didn't watch the show because I thought it was boring. But I did love the intro, because I thought the intro was one of the creepiest things. That intro creeped the shit out of me when I was a little kid. But I didn't watch the show because I was watching, I'm like, man, this is boring and British. And as a little kid, I was bored by it. And I tried again, and it's just not for me. Not even the new show. But you're not asking about that. You're asking about Tales from the Crypt, and I didn't grow. I think I'm not sure if it was on HBO or I didn't grow up with Tales from the Crypt, so I just never grew up with the show. So I guess I'm not really. How do I say it? Those type of shows, even like the few Masters of Horror. Like, I liked some of the Masters of Horror, but I'm not. For some reason, I'm not into those type of shows. Well, I can't say that. I mean, I don't know. Just Tales from the Crypt, I guess because I never grew up with it. I haven't seen that many episodes, and you know, I'm sure I can find some online, but at the same time, I got a lot of other stuff I want to watch, and then something else comes up, then maybe, oh, there's some games I want to, you know, just stuff comes up, that I'm like, I don't really want to take the time, and I know a lot of people give good notices, but I just didn't grow up with it, so, yeah, so I think that's the big thing of it. So I didn't really watch the show, Tales from the Crypt. I know some people are like, you should give it a chance, but I don't have time to give it a chance. Either I want to make videos, I got all these DVDs and video games, I got enough to watch. So we get to some PMs, some from Josh72456. Do you like An American Werewolf in London, or do you basically like John Landis as a director? Yeah, I like American Werewolf in London. It's not one of my favorite werewolf films, but I enjoy the film. I mean, it has good makeup effects, the transformation sequence is excellent. I have the DVD, which has a really solid, long documentary. But American Werewolf in London, I liked it alright. You know, again, it's not one of my favorite werewolf films, but actually, I mean, you know, I like Dog Soldiers the best. I like Silver Bullet more. I do like American Werewolf in London more than The Howling. I like the, you know, some performances and the guy, the decomposing friend, and they're in the porno theater. I thought it was an interesting choice. But it's not really a film that I'm like, oh, I like watching all the time. John Landis is a hit and miss guy for me. Like you mentioned some. Do you like his other films? Like The Blues Brothers I enjoy. Animal House, I'm not sure if John Landis did Animal House. I thought there was someone else that did Animal House. Oh, maybe he did. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I like Animal House. I enjoy Animal House. That's a fun movie. For some reason, I thought that was like Harold Ramis, but I may be wrong. Maybe he was a writer. I don't. Animal House I've seen a few times, but I enjoy Animal House. Blues Brothers is a good flick, but I don't have it. I don't own it. Kentucky Fried Movie I don't like. I tried watching the film, and I watched it once, and basically I think I sold the DVD. I don't like it. I didn't laugh at it. Three Amigos I'm not the biggest fan of. Just we think it's real. It was like I just didn't think that was funny either. The two films he did with Eddie Murphy, Trading Places, Coming to America, those are decent Eddie Murphy films, but they're not the ones I watch all the time. Trading Places, it gets bogged down because the whole stock market thing, and I don't know the stock market. I don't know a fucking thing about it. So the whole ending, side, buy, sell, it's like, it was kind of hard for me to get invested in when I don't even know what the hell's going on. So, I mean, I don't hate the movie. I own the movie. I enjoy it. But it's not one of my favorites. My favorites are The Golden Child. It's my absolute favorite. I love Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. Same thing with Coming to America. I don't even own Coming to America. And it's an okay movie. It's just not one I rewatch. It's just like, it's decent. Do you like David Cronenberg's version of The Fly and his other works? I haven't seen enough. I've seen a couple David Cronenberg films, not the ones people recommend, like The Brood. It's not like they're around here to rent. And to blind buy it for $15-20, I can't do that. If I'm paying that much money, it has to be a movie that I really, really know I'm gonna like. Because I've tried that before and I've been disappointed. But The Fly remake, David Cronenberg, I love the film. That's a great flick. I enjoy Naked Lunch. It's a confusing film, but it's an entertaining film. I don't like Scanners. I think it was boring as hell, especially because of the lead guy. It's one of the most boring lead guys ever. Mike Ironside was good. Hair Explosion was good. That's it. But other than that, I don't like Scanners. I'd rather go see Scanner Cop, to be honest. Other David Cronenberg, the stuff he's done, History of Violence, they're alright, but I'd rather see him go back to horror, like The Fly, like Naked Lunch, that type of stuff. Videodrome. I really enjoy Videodrome. Actually, I think I did a review of it. It was one of my 69 favorite horror films. Are you a Star Wars or Lord of the Rings fan? Star Wars fan, I liked it alright, but not enough to, you see these documentaries about Star Wars fans waiting in line. Here's how much of a fan I am of Star Wars. I own the DVDs of the movies. That's it. Like, I'm like, okay, they're alright. I don't watch them all the time. I haven't seen the Star Wars films for like years. So it's like, I think they're alright. The prequels, not the biggest fan of. Although it has, there's a couple good lightsaber scenes and stuff. I do not like Lord of the Rings. As Kevin Smith once said, it's a movie about walking. It's a trilogy about walking. And oh shit, and walking. I know that pissed people off, but I know there are people who like Lord of the Rings. I don't like them. I found it boring. I found them way too fucking long. And the whole medieval fantasy things, I'm not the biggest fan of those types. I'm not. Do you like The Exorcist? No. I don't like The Exorcist. I think it's one of the most overrated horror films of all time. And I know that pisses people off when I say it, but what am I going to do? Lie? Oh yeah, I love The Exorcist. No, I don't like it. I'd rather see Exorcist 3. I love The Exorcist 3.